Welcome to Healthy Start, where we dive into the secrets of living a longer, stronger, and healthier life. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to dodge chronic diseases while others face them head-on? The answer lies in three critical pieces of the puzzle: who you are, how you live, and what you do to stay ahead of the game. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on high-risk groups for chronic illnesses like heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. From aging gracefully to battling the bulge, from family history to lifestyle choices, and the simple habit that could save your life: routine health checkups, we're covering it all. Stick around, because this could be the wake-up call you didn't know you needed. Don't forget to subscribe to Healthy Start and hit that notification bell so you never miss a tip to transform your health. Picture a ticking clock, not just marking time, but counting down the moments until a health crisis strikes. For some, that clock ticks faster. Older adults, for instance, face unique challenges as their bodies change. Blood vessels stiffen, metabolism slows, and the risk of heart disease or diabetes creeps higher with every passing year. It's not just about getting older, it's about what aging does to your body's defenses. Then there's the weight factor. Carrying extra pounds isn't just about fitting into your favorite jeans. Excess weight, especially around the midsection, acts like a silent saboteur, raising your odds of high blood pressure, insulin resistance, and even certain cancers. And what about your family tree? If heart attacks, strokes, or diabetes run in your bloodline, your risk isn't just a statistic, it's a legacy you need to confront head-on. But it's not all about what's handed to you. The choices you make every day play a massive role. Light up a cigarette, and you're not just blowing smoke, you're inviting a host of diseases to set up shop in your lungs, heart, and beyond. Sit on the couch too long, and your body starts to forget how to move, how to burn energy, how to thrive. A sedentary lifestyle doesn't just make you feel sluggish. It's a slow burn towards serious health issues. What if you could flip the script? Swapping that pack of smokes for a brisk walk or trading hours of streaming for a quick workout could change everything. The power is in your hands, but only if you know where to start. That's where the final piece comes in: staying proactive with regular health checkups. Catching a problem before it spirals could mean the difference between a minor tweak and a major overhaul. Simple tests like blood sugar, cholesterol, or blood pressure checks can shine a light on risks you didn't even know were lurking. How often do you check in with your body? For high-risk groups, these visits aren't just a suggestion, they're a lifeline. By understanding your risks, from age to family history to lifestyle, and taking action with routine screenings, you're not just reacting to health problems, you're outsmarting them. This journey we're about to take will break down these risks and arm you with practical steps to protect yourself. Whether you're staring down the challenges of aging, wrestling with weight, or carrying a family history that makes you pause, we've got you covered. We'll dive into how your daily habits like smoking or skipping exercise stack the deck against you, and how small changes can tilt the odds back in your favor. And we'll show you why those quick doctor visits are the secret weapon you can't afford to ignore. By the end of this, you'll have a roadmap to take control of your health like never before. So let's get started. Your future self will thank you. Subscribe to Healthy Start, hit that bell, and let's make health your superpower. As you age, your body tells a story of wear and resilience, but it also faces new challenges that can tip the scales toward chronic illness. For older adults, the heart doesn't pump as vigorously as it once did. Blood vessels lose their elasticity, making it harder for blood to flow smoothly. Metabolism slows, turning calories into stubborn fat more easily than muscle. These changes aren't just signs of time passing, they're red flags for diseases like heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. Data paints a stark picture. The CDC notes that over 60% of adults over 65 have at least one chronic condition, with heart disease leading the pack. Aging doesn't just weaken your body, it amplifies risks that younger folks might shrug off. A simple cold can spiral into pneumonia, or a minor injury might linger, stressing an already taxed system. Why does this matter? Because understanding these shifts empowers you to act, whether it's monitoring blood pressure or staying active to keep your heart in fighting shape. The clock ticks for everyone, but for older adults, every choice counts double. Now, let's talk about weight specifically, carrying too much of it. Obesity isn't just about appearance, it's a health crisis hiding in plain sight. Defined by a body mass index BMI of 30 or higher, or a waist circumference that signals excess visceral fat, think 40 inches for men, 35 for women. It's a measurable risk. Obesity fuels a cascade of problems: insulin resistance that can lead to type 2 diabetes, elevated blood pressure straining your heart, and cholesterol clogging arteries. The numbers don't lie. Studies show obese individuals face a 50 to 100% higher risk of premature death. Beyond the stats, extra weight taxes your joints, making movement painful, and stresses organs like your liver and kidneys. It's like carrying a heavy backpack everywhere. You feel it in every step. Losing even 5 to 10% of body weight can slash these risks, easing pressure on your heart and stabilizing blood sugar. The catch: it's not just about eating less, it's about moving more and choosing foods that fuel you, not weigh you down. Then there's your family history, a blueprint you can't rewrite but can learn to navigate. Genetics play a sneaky role in chronic diseases. If your parents or siblings battled heart disease, diabetes, or certain cancers, your odds climb. For example, having a first-degree relative with heart disease can double your risk, while inherited gene mutations like BRCA1 or BRCA2 spike cancer probabilities. These aren't guarantees, but they're warning signs. Knowing your family's health story is like having a map of potential pitfalls. Start by asking questions. Did your mom have high blood pressure? Did your dad struggle with diabetes? These conversations can feel awkward, but they're gold mines of insight. Once you know, you can act. Maybe it's extra screenings for colon cancer or keeping a closer eye on cholesterol. Genetics might load the gun, but lifestyle pulls the trigger. By understanding your family's past, you can shape your future, catching risks early and making choices that break the cycle of disease. Every puff of a cigarette is like playing roulette with your health. Smoking doesn't just harm your lungs, it's a wrecking ball to your entire body. The chemicals in tobacco, over 7,000 by some counts, attack your lungs, causing chronic obstructive pulmonary disease and lung cancer, which claims over 150,000 lives annually in the US alone. Your heart takes a hit to smoking, narrows blood vessels, spikes blood pressure, and doubles your risk of heart attack. Then there's the cancer connection. Beyond lungs, it's linked to cancers of the mouth, throat, pancreas, and more. Even if you don't smoke, secondhand smoke is nearly as deadly, exposing non-smokers to the same toxic cocktail. Breathing it in regularly increases heart disease risk by 25 to 30% per CDC data. Quitting, though, flips the script. Within a year of stopping, your heart disease risk drops by half. Your lungs start to heal, breathing gets easier, and energy levels climb. Getting there isn't simple, but tools like nicotine patches, counseling, or apps can make it manageable. Swap that cigarette for a walk or a chat with a friend. Your body will thank you. Now, let's talk about sitting still for too long. A sedentary lifestyle is like letting your body rest. Hours on the couch or at a desk pile on weight, weaken muscles, and set the stage for chronic diseases. Lack of movement boosts your risk of obesity, diabetes, and heart issues. Studies show just 30 minutes of daily inactivity ups your chance of type 2 diabetes by 20%. Weak muscles strain your joints, making every step feel heavier, while a sluggish metabolism leaves you tired and vulnerable. Flipping to an active life changes everything. Regular movement, whether it's walking, lifting weights, or yoga, fires up your metabolism, burns calories, and cuts stress by releasing endorphins. Even better, it strengthens your heart and keeps blood sugar in check. Start small, a 20-minute walk for adults, bodyweight exercises for seniors, or active play for kids. Tailor it to your life. Try cycling if you're young, chair exercises if mobility is limited, or swimming for low-impact fitness. The key: move daily, find what feels good, and keep it consistent. Your body's built to move, so let it. Catching a health problem early is like spotting a small leak before it floods your house. Routine checkups are your first line of defense, especially for those at higher risk of chronic diseases like heart disease, diabetes, or cancer. Early detection can turn a potential crisis into a manageable issue. Studies show screening catches 80% of colorectal cancers at a treatable stage. Regular visits to your doctor aren't just about fixing what's broken. They're about spotting risks before symptoms even appear. For high-risk groups, older adults, those with extra weight, or a family history of illness, these appointments are non-negotiable. They give you a clear picture of where you stand and what you need to tweak to stay healthy. Key tests form the backbone of these checkups. Blood glucose tests flag early signs of diabetes, critical for those with family history or obesity. Cholesterol panels reveal how your arteries are holding up. High LDL levels can signal heart disease risk long before chest pain starts. Blood pressure checks are a must. Anything over 120/80 needs attention, as it strains your heart and blood vessels. These tests are quick, often covered by insurance, and pack a punch in preventing bigger problems. For example, catching high blood sugar early can delay diabetes onset by years with just diet and exercise changes. Don't wait for your body to send an SOS. These numbers tell the story first. Age matters when it comes to scheduling. For adults in their 20s and 30s, a checkup every 2 to 3 years is usually enough, focusing on blood pressure and weight. By your 40s, add cholesterol and glucose tests annually, especially if you've got risk factors. Over 50, step it up. Yearly screenings for blood pressure, cholesterol, and even cancer markers like colonoscopies or mammograms, depending on your history. Seniors over 65 should stick to annual visits, with extra tests like bone density if needed. Tailor the plan to your risk. Family history of heart disease might mean earlier ECGs, while obesity calls for tighter glucose monitoring. Taking charge at home seals the deal. Track your weight weekly. Creeping numbers can warn of trouble before it's serious. Home blood pressure monitors are game changers. Check monthly and log the results. Apps or journals make it easy to spot trends and share them with your doctor. These habits aren't just data points, they're your way of staying one step ahead. Regular checkups, paired with self-monitoring, turn risks into roadmaps. Make that appointment, grab that monitor, and own your health. It's the best investment you'll ever make. Let's wrap this up by pulling together the pieces of the health puzzle we've explored. Aging, carrying extra weight, a family history of chronic diseases, and lifestyle choices like smoking or sitting too much. These are the big players that stack the odds against you. As you get older, your body's defenses weaken, making heart disease or diabetes more likely. Excess weight doesn't just slow you down, it fuels serious conditions like high blood pressure and insulin resistance. A family history of illness, from cancer to heart problems, acts like a hidden warning light. And bad habits. Smoking clogs your lungs and arteries, while a sedentary life lets diseases creep in. Each of these risks is a signal, not a sentence. You can act to change the outcome. That's where routine health checkups shine. They're your early warning system, catching issues like high cholesterol or blood sugar before they spiral. Regular screenings, tailored to your age and risks, give you the power to stay ahead. But it's not just about doctor visits. Small, daily choices like swapping cigarettes for fresh air or a couch for a walk can rewrite your health story. Start moving, eat smarter, and talk to your family about their health history. These steps aren't just tasks, they're your ticket to a stronger, longer life. So, what's the next move? Take charge. Book that checkup, track your weight, maybe even take the stairs today. Every choice you make is an investment in your future where you're not just surviving, but thriving. Living healthy isn't a chore, it's a gift to yourself, one that pays off for years to come. Due to time constraints, we will stop here. I hope this video is useful to you. If it can help you even a little, I will feel very satisfied. Save the video to your playlist if you want to listen to it again at any time. Please like and share it with many people because sometimes a timely message can change a life. And don't forget to subscribe to the Healthy Start channel. Click the notification bell so you don't miss the next valuable videos. Goodbye and see you again.